Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 has Michael Myers walking the earth until he is reunited with Laurie Strode. So the positives on this film are the kills in the movie are very brutal, very gory, and painful. And that's great for the film. That's great for a slasher film. That's something I also praised about Rob Zombie's Halloween. So again, in this movie, kills pretty good. Gary's kill being decapitated with a piece of broken glass. That's awesome. Sam Loomis getting slashed is brutal, and Lou having his head smashed in is very gory. So those are just a few of the many kills in the movie that really stand out in the film. It's interesting to follow Laurie Strode a year later because we see how she's dealing with the trauma, how she's dealing with what happened a year ago. So that's interesting. It's a bit more character-driven, honestly, than the original Rob Zombie's Halloween. So I kind of liked that. We're seeing how Laurie is trying to deal with it. She has dreams about some weird stuff about the event. So it's pretty interesting. Samuel Loomis in the movie is an interesting take on him, having him really only caring about profit and fame. He's profiting off the deaths of Michael Myers' victims. And even in the movie a little later on, Linda's dad almost attacks Samuel Loomis, because that was interesting. And Laurie Strode is mad about the book and finding out that she's related to Michael Myers. So Samuel Loomis is a pretty interesting and different take on the character, and I don't mind it. So I thought he was actually pretty interesting in the movie. It made him feel like he has a little bit more to do in the film, and he kind of redeems himself at the end of the film, sacrificing himself for Laurie. So that's pretty cool. And the last positive is, for whatever reason, I don't know why he's in this movie, but Weird Al Yankovic is in this movie, and it's actually just so funny. He's on the talk show, and then Sam Loomis comes onto the talk show, and the host guy says, Sam Loomis, when he's talking to Sam Loomis, he says, like, how do you feel about profiting off the misery of others? And then Weird Al Yankovic chimes in and says, well, I mean, I get their permission first. And that was actually really funny. So that was a weirdly funny scene in an otherwise brutal movie, and it kind of, I don't know, that was just kind of fun to see. Now on to the negatives. The first negative is the first 15 minutes is honestly not that good, just because it's a dream, which is unfortunate because it's very tense when you first watch it. Michael Myers is coming after Laurie Strode. She's trapped in this, like, tiny little building or whatever. Michael Myers is breaking in, and it's tense, scary, interesting. And then Laurie Strode wakes up, so it makes it retroactively a little boring, and it's like, okay, this is just a dream. Can we get to the real stuff? Which is a shame because, I don't know, that moment was actually really good. I really liked that, but that part was just a dream, so that's very disappointing. Another negative is the plot isn't really that interesting, of Michael Myers just wandering until he gets back to Laurie. There's not really that much story there. I'm invested enough with seeing how Laurie is dealing with this, but with like a Michael Myers driven film, I mean, like, it's kind of lacking in that. It's not that interesting. Michael Myers doesn't really have that much to do aside from get to Laurie, get her in the shack, and now we can be a family again. That was actually a little boring. But other than that, in the end, I think this is actually a pretty decent watch. It's not a great movie. I mean, like, it's... I don't think it'll be, like, top 5 Michael Myers Halloween franchise movies. Maybe it will be. But I do think it is better than a lot of the other Halloween sequels, and I think it is better than the Halloween remake. So that's my review on Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Thanks for watching.